Hello fashion lovers, welcome back to my channel. So in today's class we are going to be working on how we made this beautiful bustier you are seeing right here on your screen, how to pad your bustier and you get a perfect and standing cup. It will not fall, it will just look so seamless, and I promise you it's a class you would love to learn. So always follow this channel and you will have to learn a lot. So here I have already drafted my basic bodice. You can check on my previous post to see how I got this basic bodice. So I went ahead to get my underbust. Remember, when you want to talk about bustier, everything happens under the bust and also over the bust. So right now I am marking the midpoint of my shoulder because I also want to mark my over bust. What is over bust? That place you want to start, you want your bustier to stop. So you can move up by 2 inches or 1.5. So right here I moved up by 2 inches from my chest line to get my over bust. Now I need to tighten my over bust. Now is on this line that you're going to tighten. You can tighten with 0.75 on both sides or tighten with 1 inch on both sides. Then you go ahead and connect from that point to your nipple point. This is very important as to help you hold the upper part of your bust. Now what I also did was to replace one part of that 0.75 both on my bust line and also on the armhole. Then I went ahead to connect this way. Why did I do that? I need to replace here. You can see I need to replace this so that by the time I will cut it out, I will also have a replacement. So we'll move over to tighten our underbust. So what I used is underbust circumference of 35 divided by 4 is 8.5, and what I have left is 2 inches. Now anything you have left, add extra half an inch, then go ahead to share it on both sides, but always make sure that the center front is more. So I had 2 inches plus half is 2.5. Then I started from the midpoint and I marked 1 inch on the center front, then 1.5 on the side front. Then I went on with my curve rule and then connected my curve just as you are seeing. If you find this video interesting, kindly like, comment and share. So now I want to also curve out this point. Now if you are not so sure, all you need to do is measure 0.25 at that your bust line and then connect, in case you don't have a curve, but it's important you have a curve. Make sure the curve is touching on the underbust point on that 2.5, 0.25, then you curve it out. Now I am labeling. This is my over bust line, my chest line. This is my bust line. This is my under bust line. This is my waistline, and then the full length of my blouse. So after this, I will also go ahead to mark the sweetheart neckline, depending on the neckline, but this one we are doing a sweetheart neckline. So is it that you come down from your over bust by 1.5 to 2 inches, or you come up from your bust by 1.5 to 2 inches, then you connect just as seen. So what I did, I came up from my bust by 2 inches and connected the sweetheart just this way, and I blended it into the other part. So now you can see what it looks like. Now another thing, I need to measure from this point to the bust point. I need to know what the figure is. Then I will also measure on the other side and be sure that they are equal. If not, when joining your bustier, you'll find out that one part is shorter than the other or the other part is longer than the other. So when I did so, I discovered that it was shortened 0.25. So I had to do so and then blend up again. This is as simple as it can be. And I tell you, with this we are good to go. With this we are good to go. Fashion lovers, if you follow this procedure, I tell you, you are going to get a perfect bustier, standing so firm. So next you need to go over to your back, just the same way we went up to get our over bust line. I will also measure and go back to my back pattern and measure 2 inches above the chest line to get my over bust line as well. Why are we doing this? We need to make everything equal. Anything you do in the front, go to the back and balance it. It is very important. Follow this channel so that you can get tips. I teach you all you need, as if you are in the class, all you need to know. So the next thing we are going to go ahead now to do is to determine how deep we want our yoke to be. Now, the back of this dress is a net, so what I did was to come down from that over bust by 2 inches, and I connected with my curve rule. So it depends on what you want. You can choose to open it, let the back have a keyhole opening. You can choose to close everything however you want it. But what I did here was just to come down by 2 inches because this yoke area is going to have a net. Then I went ahead again to tighten. Remember, I have already tightened the back of these bodies with 1 inch. I also went ahead to take half an inch up and down of the waist and connected it back. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this so that I can have a seamless back, very relaxed, no bulgy effect. So I usually do what? Go in by 1 inch and also come down half inch on both sides of the waist, just as you are seeing me. I'm marking it out so that you can see all the lines. I tell you, by the time you are through with this and you sew this dress, it will come out so beautiful. The back will relax so well. So with this right now, I can tell you that the back is good to go. But at the same time, you can also tighten your net. If you don't want your net to bulge as well, you can still tighten it. What I did here was just to come down by half an inch and still connect it. This goes as far as even when you want to make a corset that has a net at the back. This is also a way for you to tighten your net so your net can relax and not bulge. It won't be too tight, it won't be too loose, but so relaxed that the person should feel comfortable with it. So all these shaded parts are the parts I am going to cut out, and then go ahead and cut out all these patterns. Now we have tightened our yoke at the back. I also want to tighten the front yoke. Remember, we did our over bust tightening with 0.25 on both sides. So I'm going to share the 0.25, and then I will take out one part of the 0.75 and share it in between this line, the line that went straight to the shoulder. I will share the 0.275, sorry, 0.75, I will share it into 2 and then share it in this line and connect. This thing I did now, I just tightened the yoke of the front bodies. Now, if you did 1 inch on both sides, you also go ahead and tighten your yoke with half an inch on both sides. Therefore, you are taking one part of the 1 inch, dividing it into 2 to tighten your yoke. Meanwhile, you have used the other one in replacement on the armhole part, you see. So with this, we are good to go. So watch the way I am cutting this so you follow through as well. Hello fashion lovers, I also urge you to like, share and comment. If there is anything you still want me to explain better in this pattern, say it at the comment section and I'll be right there to answer you. And if there's any style you want us to talk about, cut and sew right here in this channel, I will be there to answer you as well. So feel free to like, share and comment. So right now I am also going ahead to cut out all the shaded parts of this bustier, cutting out all the shaded parts of this bustier. And also do well to follow us on our channels, our social media handles, Zeefran Styles Fashion Academy, both on TikTok, Instagram. Now I am closing up my bust dart. Now when I close my bust dart, I'll go back and tape it down. You will see an excess somewhere there. You see an excess somewhere there. What I need to do is to blend it up. So I'll keep my tape, my rule this way, and then blend it up. When trying to blend, you will see that there is some parts that is still left, so I need to replace. So what I need to do is to just take a piece of paper and put under it, tape it down, reblend it, and then cut it out. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I promise you, I will be bringing tips that will help you improve in your skill, tips that will help you improve in your skill at all times. So always follow this channel, and I tell you, you have a lot to learn. So right now we have cut out the piece, then we'll go ahead and cut out the yoke. I'm taking my time for you to see how I cut out every part of this, the way I closed every part. It is important for you to take a look and see how it is done. It's very important. Don't rush your work. Being fast does not mean you are good. It's important you learn and learn it in a proper way. Now when I close this, you can see there is a part that is left. This is that part when I took out the 0.25. So I will also do the same. I'll put my paper under, I'll take my tape and tape it down so that I can be able to reblend. So mates, it's important that anywhere you see or you take out anything, make sure you reblend, as it is going to affect if you did not reblend. You see, you can choose to use your hand to do it or still use your curve to do it, just to curve it back into the sweetheart neckline, and we are good to go. Right now you can see it's a piece, yes, but it makes a difference. So with this, our front bodice is ready. The front part of this dress is ready. I also want you to go ahead and cut the back of this dress. You can see the way I'm cutting it out. All the excess parts, cut it out is very important. I tell you, if you can learn this, look at it, watch it over and over, take notes. Take notes. It's not all about learning what is being taught just by watching and listening. You also write it down, because you may not have time all the time to go and check the to go and check the YouTube. Take notes, have your notes, and then write all these things down. And I promise you, your next bustier will be smooth and standing. Smooth and standing. Now I will go ahead now to close the waist. Remember, we came down by half an inch on both sides at that waist area so that we can eliminate the zebra bulge. So right now I am closing it down, which is very, very important. Sometimes you might ask, will it blend? As I have taken out this, will it blend? It will definitely blend. So I've gone on to label all my patterns. So right now I placed all my patterns and then added half inch all round. Then at the down part I added up to 2 inches because my paper was not up to the length of my blouse. So I added extra 2 inches to get to the actual length I wanted.
So when I did this, I placed it on it and then I added
sewing allowance. On the side back and on the side front, I added 1.5 inch. Then on the center back, I added 1.5 for zipper allowance. So this is also my yoke. So at my yoke, I added half inch round it, but on the neck area, I did not add any allowance because this is a chantilly material and is stretchy. So I don't want to add so much allowance to this. So right here, I took all my patterns, the fabric and the pattern paper, I placed everything together, and then I marked my bust line, my chest line, my waistline, my nipple point, and I went ahead to notch. Why are we doing this? We are notching it so that by the time we are joining our fabric, by the time you hold this together to join in your machine, you will be joining the points together so that you don't have them shifting, so you can get a perfect cupped bustier. This is very, very important. So if you have done this, you can go ahead, iron your interface, iron your bra cup, and then sew. Then we went on to join the front bodice. You can see how standing it is looking. If you really love this, I would love you to give us a thumbs up, like and share so that others can be able to see this beautiful post. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.